But
Yeah. Yeah.
listen, there was a lot of good things to learn from that organization as well, like what not to do, how to do it better, how to, manage money differently. So a lot of that stress was just because we were trying to grow so fast, and we were accommodating to that as employees. But, that challenge alone, that one monetary challenge where you didn't know if your check was going to clear or not, right? Not only for yourself personally, but
For the team.
for the team, for the business. It was, it felt messy at times, and it felt exciting at times, and it felt super rewarding at times, and then it felt like a disappointment at times, right?
Yeah.
So all of those emotions kind of bundled into that 5-6 years that I was there. But it was good.
Absolutely.
Overall.
Well, when companies take in an auto dialer into their business, that's a core piece of technology.
Yeah.
And then they become so dependent on it because those phone calls are the lifeblood. That's what brings the income into the shop, into that, business. And those agents are depending on it, right? They got kids. They got to put diapers on the babies and food on the fridge, in the fridge.
Food in the fridge.
Yeah. So, those, it's funny how, they were so rough, but like looking back, it was the worst of times, but it was the best of times.
I don't know. Yeah. And there was, I do have a story. I'm going to roll into a story. It's fine. Brainstorm USA. I don't think they exist anymore. They had a system of touch jars, and I think it was 72 seats. There were 72 people at that facility, I believe, maybe a little more.
About that.
And they didn't want storage for the recordings to exist on the server itself. They wanted the recordings to be stored on NAS, on somewhere network attached storage device. Okay. And we're there. I'm there for 2 weeks at least. Then Nick Carpenter comes in, and he's there for a week, and we're watching the system, managing the system, looking at all the levers that you can pull and all the bells and whistles that we have. And even like the developer of our middleware, OTS, came down, right? Because they didn't know what was going on. And this was a big contract for TouchStar. It was a big contract for, like you were saying, the agents that were there. They were going to be able to produce more revenue for their families. Brainstorm was going to be able to produce more revenue for their business. And actually, that business model was pretty nice.